actress Emma Watson. She is most famous for her role as Hermione on the popular Harry Potter movies. Although a famous childhood role model already for many young girls, Watson recently graduated from college and was immediately named Women's Goodwill Ambassador to the UN by seeking support of women but also men. On Sunday, September 20th, 2014, Emma gave a passionate speech calling all people, men and women, to help fight for gender equality. Today we are launching a campaign called He for She. I'm reaching out to you because I need your help. We want to try and end gender inequality, and to do that we need everyone to be involved. This is the first campaign of its kind at the UN. We want to try and galvanize as many men and boys as possible to be advocates for gender equality. But we don't just want to talk about it, but make sure it's tangible. I was appointed 6 months ago, and the more I have spoken about feminism, the more I have realized that fighting for women's rights has too often become synonymous with man-hating. If there's one thing I know for certain, this has to stop. For the record, feminism by definition is the belief that all people, men and women, should have equal rights and opportunities. It is a theory of political, economic, and social equality of the sexes. I started questioning gender assumptions. When I was confused to be called a bossy because I wanted to direct the plays we would put on for our parents, but the boys were not. When at 15, my girlfriends started dropping out of their sports teams because they didn't want to appear too muscly. When at 18, my male friends were unable to express their feelings. I decided I was feminist, and this seemed uncomplicated to me, but my recent research has shown me that feminism has become an unpopular word. Apparently, I am among the ranks of women whose expressions are seen as too strong, too aggressive, isolating, anti-men, and unattractive. Why is the word such an uncomfortable one? I'm from Britain, and I think it's right that as a woman, I'm paid the same as my male counterparts. I think it's right that women be involved on my behalf in the policies and decision-making of my country. I think it's right that socially I'm afforded the same respect as men. Sadly, there's no one country in the world where women can expect to receive these rights. No one country in the world can yet say they've achieved gender equality. These rights are considered to be human rights, but I'm one of the lucky ones. My life is a sheer privilege because my parents didn't love me less because I was born a daughter. My school didn't limit me because I was a girl. My mentors didn't assume I would go less far in life because I might give birth to a child one day. These influencers are gender equality ambassadors who made who I am today. In 1997, Hillary Clinton made a famous speech in Beijing about gender equality. Sadly, many of the things she wanted to change are still reality today. But what stood for me most was that only 30% of her audience was male. How can we make change in the world when only half of it is invited or feel welcome to participate in the conversation? Men, I would like to take this opportunity to extend your formal invitation. Gender equality is your issue too. Because today, as my father's role as a parent being valued less by society, despite my needing of his presence as much as my mother's, men don't have benefits of equality either. We don't often talk about men being imprisoned by gender stereotypes, but I can see if they are, and when they're free, things will change for women as a natural consequence. If men know how to be aggressive in order to be accepted, women won't have to feel compelled to be submissive. If men know how to control, women won't have to feel controlled. At a time, both men and women should feel free to be sensitive. Both men and women should feel free to be strong. It is time we not perceive gender on a spectrum, not as two opposing sets of ideals. If we stop defining each other by what we are not, and start defining ourselves by what we are, we can all be freer. And this is what He for She is all about. It's about freedom. We are struggling for uniting wood, but the good news is we have a united movement. It is called He for She. I'm inviting you to be something to speak up, to be the He for She, and to ask yourself, if not me, who? If not now, when? Thank you.